Hello and welcome in to our Friday night episode of Between the Hedges. Thank y'all for tuning in, whether it's now or in the future. We really do appreciate it. What's up, guys? How are y'all tonight?
Go Dogs! It's Georgia Auburn week, baby.
That's right.
The fraud Tigers are. We were fighting the fraud Tigers this weekend.
Yeah, we don't even get the little tiny go Tigers for them, right?
Mm-hmm. No, they don't. They don't even deserve that. They can't decide what animal they are, so they're just frauds.
Yeah, they don't. They have one of three mascots actually, so they don't even know what the heck they want to be.
Exactly. You just never know. You never know.
What's up, Papa D?
What's up? How goes everybody? Are you feeling better? You getting back to normal?
Starting to feel more like normal. On the up and up.
Good.
It's been a while.
Awesome. So, are we excited about this game tomorrow? It's a night game in Jordan-Hare, babe.
I am. I feel like I've been talking to one of my coworkers a lot about this. I feel like Gunnar Stockton has got this one. It will still be a tough environment, but not as tough as Tennessee was. So I think he's pretty settled in on being on the road. Because Knoxville is hard to play at, mind you.
I think Auburn's tougher.
Mm-hmm.
Typically speaking, especially the difference too being it's a night game. We had a day game up in Knoxville. I think it's a little bit different that it's going to be a night game, and they've got all day to get riled up and ready for this one. And historically speaking, just god awful strange things happen when you're playing at Auburn. Ask Alabama; they'll tell you.
We're not Alabama, though.
You don't even have to ask Alabama.
Those strange things have happened to us too.
The prayer at Jordan-Hare. I have to go ahead and say it.
Yep.
We were the much better team. We played better. And they just hung around. And if we tip that ball down, we win the game. But we don't. We tip it up and right into his breadbasket for the touchdown. So, yeah, I'm kind of like that. I think this is the tougher environment, but the lesser team. So you have to respect the environment.
Don't get me wrong. I think Tennessee is a much better team than Auburn, but I think this may be a tougher task because it's a night game and they're just going to be so jacked. And I mean, I think in a way, Hugh Freeze might be coaching for his job in this game. So
yeah, aren't they missing Gus Malzahn though?
Well, yeah, considering he's on Florida State staff right now, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and he's the last coach to really do anything there, so.
That's why I said that. Like, aren't they missing Gus? Because Florida's missing Dan Mullen. That's for sure.
Well, they're wishing they still had Dan Mullen, I bet.
And they're regretting their decision.
So, Michael, what do you think the key is on tomorrow's game for Georgia to win?
Excuse me. I'll say I've been thinking about this because I haven't really given many keys to a game this season. I'm gonna go with the one that killed us when I was watching with my own eyes in person. Getting off the field on third down on defense.
That's always a key in every game. But you're right, 100%.
That seems to be our bugaboo this season, though. Teams are moving the chains on us.
halves. We make quarterbacks, even ones, aka Kentucky's quarterback, who I don't even still know his name, look like Heisman finalists in the first half of games.
Yeah, I mean, and specifically in the first half, I want to see. We did start fast against Kentucky, so I'd like to see that again. A fast start on offense, get a lead, and can we rush the passer on defense, please? I mean, it feels like the last 2 seasons we've been saying,
right.
"Where's the pass rush?" And it's true. I mean, it's almost non-existent. So I'd like to see somebody get home, get some sacks.
Well, I would double up on that with you, saying our pass rush against their offensive line, because in this game you're matching up. Their offensive line is horrendous. They've given up 21 sacks, if I'm remembering correctly, in 5 games, which is one of the worst in the league. Now, granted, we've only got like 6 or 7 sacks this season, or maybe 8 or 9 at the most. I can't remember
Which is
off the top
also
of my head, which is also one of the worst in the league. So something you would think has got to give there.
a lot of experts are calling that a wash, though. Which
I mean, something's got to give. I think the last couple of games we've started to get over that hump a little bit. So hopefully that continues when we're going against a team that struggles on the offensive line so much.
Yeah. We might have lost Matty Ice there, but we'll get him back.
The other thing I agree totally with you is third down. Especially when you got somebody in 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 or longer, you got to hold the line and hold them and make them at least punt the ball back to you.
Right.
You don't have to get a turnover. You don't have to, get some strip sack or anything like that. Just stop them. Make them punt the ball. Because they're going to pull out every stop. They're going to go for it a lot, probably on 4th down and shorts. So, because they don't really have much to lose at this point.
No, this is kind of their season. I mean, a win here and then, a competitive game or a possible win against Alabama, and you turn the season around. So, yeah.
Well, hello again, Matty Ice.
Hello.
You don't have your background on.
Technical difficulties here.
It looked like it. You just poof, you were gone.
Don't know why.
Do you have any keys to the game before we throw up games we're picking?
Oops, not that.
Let him get his stuff back together first. Do you have another one,
No,
Micah?
we're good. My key that I was gonna mention, and it's a lot with what y'all have said too. With us stopping getting off the field on 3rd downs, is converting on 3rd downs on offense. I feel like there has been a couple of series in certain spots in the game where we don't convert when we need to convert. And it's like an easy conversion that could happen, and we're just not doing it. We're making stupid mistakes and just not doing well whatsoever. But besides that, I will say another key point would be having our passing game more as well. because we are running the ball a lot, which is not a bad thing. But, when people are watching film against us, if they just focus on that and we're still doing that, it's going to be a long game for Georgia. So we got to have a little more versatile game plan against Auburn.
Keeping them off balance defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I will
I like
caution you. I would say their last two games they played at Texas A&M and at Oklahoma, if I'm remembering correctly. Both top 10 teams that they didn't get skunked in those games. Their defense, I think single-handedly, because our offense has been totally inept. I mean, their offense has been bad the last few weeks, last several games. But their defense has single-handedly kept them in games. So that side of the ball for them, they're playing well. And if the offense was doing anything halfway decently, they might have upset either Texas A&M and or Oklahoma. So I would say don't be too surprised if it ends up late in the third, early fourth quarter. It's still the game's still hanging in the balance, just because their defense plays well, and they're going to be jacked up and playing well in front of their home fans.
Yeah.
Unless somehow we can jump out on them and just, get up 2 or 3 scores, and then we may roll, but it's gonna be difficult to do that.
Yeah, I don't I don't know if we're gonna roll tomorrow, but I would like to see us at least try to impose our will. And if it is in the balance and late in the game, that's kind of as expected. That's showing up in the line tomorrow. I mean, it started at 3.5 and it's stayed steady there. So that's a tight line, for anybody that's a favorite. I mean, it's basically, who do you think is going to win? It's a 1-score game. So do we want to go ahead and roll into kind of
Sure, we can.
all the other games and how we all 4 picked this game?
Sure.
For some reason, my background's not showing up. That sucks. Oh, well.
There we go. The pick. The games we're picking this week. Starting off, of course, Georgia on the road. The first 3 games are all home dogs, if you notice that. At Auburn, we're favored by 3.5, and clean sweep. We're all picking Georgia to cover on this game.
I'm kind of surprised Tiger Mike went this way, because he's been talking that crap lately, like he's going to start picking all these upsets against Georgia, but then he didn't. So
yeah.
What's up with that? Tiger Mike, if
I
you're watching,
guess he
what's up
doesn't
with
have
that?
any faith in those Tigers too. He doesn't want to put his faith in the Tigers, the other Tigers. So we've already discussed that game pretty much, and we don't have Tiger Mike here, as you guys can tell tonight, to give his input on it while he went at UGA. But we can all assume that he just thinks Georgia's a better team overall. Yep. Next on the list, we got the mighty Crimson Tide on the road going into Columbia, Missouri. They're also only favored by 3.5 on the road against Missouri. Micah, you're picking Alabama to cover in this one. Why is that?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one. It's me and Mike, but Mike's not here to explain it. So I saw enough with my own eyes. Alabama still looks very, very good. And I know this is, Missouri's a tough place to play. It's an early game. It's a noon kickoff. So, it could be a sleepy start for Alabama. But oddly, Alabama plays their best against top 10 teams under DeBoer or ranked teams. So I'll take the Tide. I think they're the better team top to bottom. Now Missouri's quarterback's really hot, and Missouri's undefeated. So I would not be surprised if this came down to the last possession and either team won. But I have more confidence in who Alabama is, so that's why I took them.
Yeah, I mean, the spread tells you that these are two pretty, at least Vegas thinks they're pretty even teams playing at Missouri. I think what you're saying does play a role in that it's an early game at Missouri. And, Missouri's probably looking to put their stamp on this season. And what better way than upsetting Alabama after they've climbed back up into the, what are they, top 5 again now? I forget.
They're Alabama's 8. Yeah.
They're 8th. Okay.
And Missouri's 14.
So, I mean, Missouri's definitely looking to continue their ascent and, make their case for making not only the SEC championship game, but, college football playoff game, as well. And that would be a big feather in their cap to get this one. To be honest with this, I'm taking the home team, taking the points, and really just hoping Missouri plays well enough and doesn't get run out of their own building. Yeah, I hope they play good enough to keep it close to where the point, that's the reason why. It's not because I think Missouri's going to win the game necessarily or that they're the better team.
Yeah, fair enough. And I'll just add one more point, and then Matty Ice can go. But me picking Alabama keeps my preseason Georgia-Alabama pick for the SEC championship alive. If Alabama stumbles here, it doesn't look as good for that to happen. So also a little bit of motivation there, selfishly, for that to be right. What do you think, Matty Ice?
Well, I'm just looking at the schedule and everything for this weekend, and I see that this game is actually now a 2.5-point favorite for Alabama. So it's just getting closer and closer. I chose Missouri because not only is it a noon game, but it's at Missouri. Missouri needs this game to, like Papa D was saying, put a stamp into their season and basically say, "Hey, we're here for the playoff." If they win, if and or when they win this game, that would be a good stamp on their season for sure, because this would be a big upset. Not only that, but like Papa D said again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but with Alabama climbing up the way that they did after having an awful loss to a mid team in Florida State, to be now the 8th seed is pretty big jump for them. So I just got the home team as well. And I think they'll win outright by a touchdown.
Missouri?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Very-
wow.
You're going upset special here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is my upset game.
Gotcha. Interesting. Dropping the bomb on us right there, just sort of casually and nonchalant. Just boom.
Also, the Texas-Oklahoma game is now a 1.5 point favorite. Texas.
So the next two games, they're probably the bigger games as far as in the Big Ten, of course. I think they're both ranked matchups, if I'm not mistaken. You got Ohio State favored by 14.5 going to Illinois. But the three of us all think Ohio State's going to cover this spread.
Yep.
And as you can see, Tiger Mike says he's one of those points. He thinks that's too much, evidently. So
it's not too much.
It's the most
I will
points up for
say,
grab this week, though.
Yeah, I almost went the same way just because it's so many freaking points. But I will say the last decent team we saw Illinois play was who's in the next game, Indiana, and Indiana absolutely freaking boat raced them. So
4 cans.
I have a feeling.
Whoop ass.
I have a feeling, just a small feeling. My gut's telling me that probably the same thing is about to happen to Illinois. And if I'm not mistaken, that game Indiana Illinois, it might have been at Illinois as well.
Yes, it was.
So they're about to get drug on their home field again.
4 cans.
If that happens, do they fire their coach on the spot?
I don't know if they fire him on the spot, but wow.
If I was the AD, I would.
I mean, can you get boat raced by 2 teams on your home field in the same season?
Well, I mean,
so they got boat raced earlier. Tomorrow they're about to get mollywopped.
Okay, here comes the mollywop special.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So we're all in agreement that we think
points.
Ohio State's gonna basically have their own track meet.
Yep,
tomorrow.
100%. Yep.
This next game, though. I'm sorry. Were you going to say something about that, Micah?
Yeah, just Ohio State's head and shoulders above this. This one won't be close. It's a nooner. It's going to be a snoozer. Might as well put on Alabama, Missouri. That'll be a better game than this one. Ohio State big tomorrow.
Gotcha. So moving to our next game. If I had an upset special, this is my upset special this week. If I had to pick one. Oregon at home, favored by 7.5. Welcoming Indiana Hoosiers to town.
Wait. You think Oregon's going to lose at home?
I'm saying if I had to pick an upset this week, it will be this game.
Wow. Oregon doesn't lose at home.
They might tomorrow.
Well, Casey disagrees with you. She said Oregon for the win.
Well, of course, she just likes the cool uniforms and that they're ducks. That's the reason why Casey picks Oregon.
No.
I mean, fair enough. That's why half of America likes them is their cool uniforms. So fair enough.
Well, you can see me and you, Micah, and Tiger Mike, we all went Indiana. So we think it's going to be a closer game to where Oregon's not going to cover.
Yeah, I mean, the half point really tripped me up because that means Oregon's going to win by 8. I don't see that happening.
Win by 2 scores.
I see Oregon winning close, winning late. Yes, Casey, they're playing at home, but Indiana's I think they're a good team.
Yeah.
And
That coach
they're
of
not
theirs has
Oregon
them.
good.
That coach of theirs has them believing in themselves. Like I just said, they were the team that destroyed Illinois at home first.
Yeah.
And they play well enough to where I don't think the road's going to bother them.
Look, and this is their toughest game left on their schedule. They do have to go to Penn State, but that doesn't look as hard anymore. Right?
You're talking about just like with Missouri. I think this is their game. I think Missouri's game this season is against Alabama. If they can pull that one off, it's gonna propel them the rest of the season. The same can be said for this game for Indiana against Oregon. This is their Super Bowl. They've probably had this one circled since the beginning of the season and said, if we win this one, we'll get back to the playoff this year.
Well, here you go. Let's set the table here. So these two play each other tomorrow, right? They don't play Ohio State, either of them, the rest of the way. I'll tell you this right now. I'm not going to say Indiana wins this matchup, but I think this is the Big Ten championship game. We'll get a rematch of this game, and I might pick Indiana in the rematch.
Because it'll be in Indianapolis then.
Yep.
Well, like I said, this is if I was picking an upset, I'm not going to step on Matthew's toes, but if I was picking an upset game, I would go with this one. I just got the gut feeling that Indiana's going to play well enough to show up and make it very difficult. And they might end up pulling out the win and going back home with the win and shocking everybody.
Maybe so.
Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. No. Oregon doesn't lose at home.
Yeah, neither does Georgia until last weekend.
Why did you bring that up? Shut up. No. Stop.
Hey, it always happens at some point in time.
We're 1-0. Restart. We're 1-0.
Yeah, we've got a new we got a
it's not a streak until it's 3.
Yeah, so it's not even a streak yet. We've won one game in a row.
We're 1-0. We're 1-0.
So
that's all that matters.
So Oregon may have to start a new streak next week.
Nope.
All right, enough about that one.
Oregon by 10.
Oregon by 10, huh? Well, they better, or you're going to lose that game. So
yeah,
that's fine.
That's the only way that you win is if it's 8+. So
they might get a safety. You never know.
All right, then back in now. It's funny calling this an SEC matchup, but it is the Red River rivalry. It's the Red River Shootout, but we're not allowed to call it that anymore. Texas favored by 2.5.
It's our show. We can call it what we want it.
Okay, the Red River Shootout at playing Oklahoma in Dallas, neutral site game as usual. One of the better games every season when they play. All of us taking Oklahoma plus the points, which I think is a bonus. I mean, as bad as Texas has played and is up and down, I'm kind of shocked that they're actually favored in this game.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I wish Mike was on here to talk about him taking them because he's the only one to go that way. Kind of wish one of us would have too.
He said that this is his upset pick.
Yeah, in the text when he said, but I mean, come on, 1.5. How much of an upset is it when?
Wait, but it's down to it's his upset pick, but they're favored.
They're favored. Yeah, I don't think he quite understands the way point systems work. Still,
he's an LSU fan.
He's kind of plus. He's an LSU fan, and he's from, he lives in Mississippi, so it's kind of hard for him to catch on to things. So.
Hey, I'll defend him a little bit. Tiger Mike, I got your back, okay, man? But I think what he means is the form of these two teams. Let me pull out my soccer roots here for a second. The form of these two teams lately. Oklahoma's the overwhelming favorite. They're the top dogs. They're ranked higher. They're playing way better. They're the better team.
But they've got a Texas bugaboo in their head.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do kind of have a Texas bugaboo, but that's where I think Tiger Mike's coming from. He can correct us if we're wrong Sunday, but
I wonder if he's listening and if he can speak up in the chat and let us know what the heck he's thinking. And how the favorite can win a game and it be your upset pick. I need some clarification.
This is some insight from Casey. She said that was hard for me to pick Oklahoma, but I had a combo on how the coaching is not adapting. I'm not going to be surprised if Texas wins. The coach just needs to adjust. That's a good little take there.
Which coach? Oklahoma's or Texas's coach?
Texas.
Gotcha.
Texas.
No, I think their quarterback needs to actually play a decent game. That will go a long way. But the main
if Arch
thing is
just says get on my back,
Well, I don't know that he's there yet. He's
very
play
uncomfortable.
very, very stiff competition, to say the least, in high school. And you're talking about him going from that all the way to playing in the SEC as a full-time starter now. There's a drastic difference in what he was used to facing and what he's facing now. Now, after he gets experience and gets accustomed to it, I think he's going to live up to the name on the back of his jersey. Whether that's this season remains to be seen, but the early returns aren't good. But you got to give him some slack a little bit, being so young and being a first-time starter.
That's a good point. It's a big step up. Did we or not we necessarily, but because I've been skeptical from the jump. I said, hold on, pump the brakes, give him some time. But that's because everybody overwhelmingly out there that I heard was like, oh, he's going to be the Heisman. He's going to be the number 1 overall pick. Texas is going to the national championship. They might win it. I'm like, good grief. Can we just take a deep breath?
To be fair, all of that could still happen. I just don't know that it's going to happen this season, of course.
If they lose this game, it's not happening.
Oh, yeah. I mean, definitely.
I mean, they can't lose again. They have to win out, and that includes coming to Athens in November, and I don't see them winning that game either.
So it's going to be an interesting rest of the season for the Longhorns, to say the least. But then again, you could say the same thing about the rest of our season too.
Yeah.
But I think if you give Manning some time to grow and learn and get that experience, I think he'll start living up to the name on the back of his jersey. I think unfairly people putting it on him, thinking that Peyton Manning was going to be the one leading the Texas Longhorns this season, not Arch. And it's still Arch and Archie, whatever. So that's the difference.
Quickly, Casey said, which coach is more adaptable? You can't just rely on the talent of your players and your plays.
Well, for me, go ahead. You answer.
Yeah, I'd say to me it's Venables. I mean, he's had people crushed him the last couple of years because he wasn't being successful, but he kind of, as a defensive guy, really leaned into offense the last couple of years. And then this year, he, all the while under the radar, he was recruiting a really good defense there, right? And getting his scheme started. And then now his defense is incredible, and he's embraced offense and went out and got one of the best offensive coordinators and best quarterbacks in the country. So to me, it's Venables, because Sarkisian, we've been crushing him. He hasn't been adaptable to Arch Manning. He just has his offense and his plays and his play calls that he wants to run, and he hasn't adapted to help his young quarterback. That's just my opinion.
I would agree with
second
what
that.
you said. Yeah, I would agree with what you just said. The caveat with sometimes it doesn't really matter which coach is more adaptable if your players are talented enough. I mean,
AKA Georgia.
Let's be for real. Looking back on our 21 and 22 teams,
It didn't matter.
They were so freaking talented that it didn't really matter what adjustments you might have had to make. Not on a huge scale. I mean, so
there was one game during that whole run where I could think of where we had to make big adjustments, and it was at Kirby did it, and it was at halftime of the Ohio State semifinal game that we came back and won at the stroke of midnight. Yeah, that's the only time.
We were down 14 twice in that game.
Yeah.
2 different times. But if you got talent and your talent is overpowering compared to your opponent, then you just let your talent win it.
That's more so a college thing than a pro thing.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's, in the pros, everybody's good. It's hard to find a weak link.
Yeah.
Out there. So
that makes scheme and adjustments more important. So
right. But on the college level, if you can trot out more talented Jimmies and Joes, they can make any coach look good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
great question, Casey.
Yeah, that was. All right. So final game. And once again, Tiger Mike's not here to give us his wisdom and insight, but I guess we'll just have to wing it without him. LSU at home, favored by 8.5, welcoming South Carolina to town, to the Bayou. Clean sweep on this one for all 4 of us again. All of us taking LSU minus the points. Oh, what the difference a year makes.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 things.
And the location of this game. Last year, South Carolina should have won that game in Columbia. I mean, they played their ever-loving butts off, and I think they got robbed a couple of times on some calls. But they ended up losing at home, close game. They don't have near the same team this year as they had last year. And they're going on the road. It's a night game. The LSU faithful are going to be sauced and tossed, and they're going to be high as a kite.
Death.
Extra Cajun.
So good luck, South Carolina, coming out of there with a win.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel, but I've got a couple of things real quick, and then I'll let anybody else add on. But first is I'm surprised Matty Ice is off of South Carolina. This is his team.
Oh my gosh. Come on, you want to say it.
But here's my I
see that grin.
I almost picked the Cox because 8.5. That's 2 scores.
Yeah, and LSU hasn't been a juggernaut on offense this season either.
No,
that's the only part that scares me about this.
That means they got to win by 9, and they've been playing like 17-10 ball games.
They barely beat Florida by that many points.
Yeah, so I'm like, dang, should I have just taken
5 interceptions, as LSU Mike continues to remind us about.
Yeah, I really, now that I see this, I really wish I would have gone with South Carolina.
I will say this, though, the flip side of that coin is LSU's defense is legit.
Yeah.
They are.
They're legit. So I think their defense is going to hold South Carolina plenty in check. So
I hope so.
Hopefully their offense can get enough in gear to get at least 10 points so they can beat them 10-0 and shut them out.
Right. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
really
why didn't you
wanted
pick
to.
Gamecocks?
I really wanted to. Solely for the points. But South Carolina has not been who they were last year at all whatsoever. Well, one person, aka Sellers, can't win it all for them. So I don't see like their defense is, even though LSU's offense hasn't been producing, LSU's defense hasn't really been stopping. So something's got to change with LSU.
LSU's
So
defense has been playing well.
no offense. I'm saying with LSU's offense and South Carolina's defense, something's got to change. Like they can't both be bad at the same time. Like one of them has to be good during
Or
that.
they could, and this is a 13-10 game, and we all lose.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's going to be one of those,
Back and forth.
weird, low
Or
scoring.
a standout. Mm-hmm.
Just, you almost poke your own eyes out when you're trying to watch this type game.
Well,
it could
it's
be
just ugly.
We got to hope for 19-10. That's the score we're hoping for.
Yeah,
21 to 10. 21 to 10. That sounds
21 to 10. That'd make us breathe a little easier.
21-11. There we go.
Sweating it.
Just
and the only way they do that is LSU gets a pick six to walk off the game.
It's 14-10.
14 to 10 going into the last bit of the quarter, last bit of the game.
Pick six.
LSU does a pick six to cement it, get the backdoor cover.
I'm sorry, Tiger Mike, but it sounds like we're going to be puckering tomorrow on that one.
Well, that's on your
100%.
Tigers. You see if you can get your Tigers offense to actually show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's this number one overall pick quarterback? That I had a lot of faith in too. Golly.
Everybody did.
It's gonna be Oklahoma's quarterback, or even Carson Beck.
Oklahoma's quarterback missed too many games already, I think, for that to happen.
It's probably going to be Carson Beck now.
If he keeps playing the way he's been,
he's been a dog. He's been doing this.
He's doing
right
that
there.
Cam Ward trajectory. It's a right year at Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so looks like we'll have another fun weekend, another fun Saturday of games to watch.
Yeah. I'm excited, even though I'll be working, but I'm excited for the games to see. Like, I want to see my upset happen. That's gonna be fun to watch. I'm gonna see Oklahoma destroy Texas. And then we might be poking our eyes out during the LSU South Carolina game. So it's just how it's going to go. Potentially.
That's okay. I don't have to watch that one if I don't want to, because our dogs will be on at that time.
That's true.
I did want to say too, Casey gave us her picks this week as well. We're going to follow hers as well. She picked UGA with all of us. She went with Missouri, like me and Matthew. She also picked Ohio State, giving up the 14.5 points, like the three of us. She went with Matthew and is taking Oregon to cover at 7.5.
Smart girl.
She picked Oklahoma. to win. And like all four of us, she is picking LSU as well. So we'll see how good those picks turn out as well.
Just like me.
Has she had any?
That's right. She did exactly the same picks as you. I'm starting to smell a rat.
Has she had a 5-1 week yet? Thanks for the comment, BDB Sports Media. Dogs should win by 10. Yeah, I like that.
10. Yeah, I like that. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Welcome
man.
to the show.
Appreciate it. Dogs should definitely win by 10.
BDB Sports Media. What does that stand for, I wonder? Can you put that in the chat?
Casey said that was not on purpose.
Yeah, I will confirm what she just said. She said I even sent mine in first, and I did. I got hers first, so maybe Matthew copied hers is what had happened.
Oh,
not at all.
And that's what she says. It sounds like Matthew's copying me. So good strategy, Matthew.
No, she was talking to me about her picks. So
that was after she sent them, though. Apparently,
exactly. But I did not copy her. I chose who I wanted to choose.
All right. Well, I did not give my upset pick of the week.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Papa D, do you have one? Because you said you said Indiana.
I said mine would be Indiana this week.
All right, so you're Indiana outright. Matty Ice is going
Missouri outright.
Missouri outright. Okay. Tiger Mike said Texas, even though they're favored.
Yeah, I don't know how that exactly works.
Okay. Well, just surveying these games tomorrow. I'm gonna say with my upset pick of the week, give me Dude,
you're supposed to have this ahead of time. You're not supposed to be picking this like live.
No, I'm not picking it live. I have two that I went back and forth between, and I don't know which one I want to say. Give me Virginia Tech over Georgia Tech tomorrow. Georgia Tech is favored by 14.5, and they're at home.
You're saying Virginia Tech over Georgia Tech?
Yep. Give me the Hokies.
In Bobby Dodd or at Virginia Tech?
At Bobby Dodd.
Oh my gosh.
That would be a good one.
Yeah. Give me the Hokies. Yeah, I went with that one. So, sorry, I had two I was deciding between.
Wow.
But, yeah.
You
heard it here first. If it happens, Virginia Tech.
Bobby Good. This. That's right.
Bobby Good.
Hey, I just looked up BDB Sports Channel. He's got a nice little channel going on. I appreciate him. Hopefully, he has enjoyed what we've shared tonight too. But Big Dog Brett, huh? Is that what that stands for? Big Dog Brett. So it's good to have another dog fan in the house.
Let's go.
Exactly.
I'm going to subscribe to your channel right now.
Me too.
Hey, man.
Subscribe. He's got a decent channel. 1 week, probably got, over 7,000 subscribers. So that's what we want to become one day eventually, right?
Yeah, one day.
subscribe. We'll all subscribe to the channel now. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. I just did right now. I can prove it. I can prove it. I did it. Oh, let me back up. Oh no. There we go. I did it.
Oh, you see what he just said in the chat?
Okay. Bet.
Hey.
That would
I
be
love
sweet. That would be very sweet and very, very gracious of you. We appreciate the offer. And we'd have to look at doing that. And hopefully one day when all four of us are on, we can get that worked out and join you and talk about some games each, 1 week.
Yeah, we
just let us know. Let us know when that might work for you. We're definitely flexible.
We would love that. We would definitely be glad to join your show since you guys have the platform. It seems like,
Yep.
Let us know.
And vice versa. If you want to join us for a little bit, show for show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good deal, guys. Let's buckle up for a good weekend, a good Saturday of college football. It's hard to believe that the season's almost halfway over. It's a shame, but it's
halfway.
We gotta cherish it each year because we only get a few of these games each year. So
halfway
Auburn will be a good one.
there.
It's always fun. Deep South's oldest rivalry. So hopefully our dogs come back from the plains with the W, and we'll get ready for Ole Miss, if I'm not mistaken, next.
Yeah, and just a little nugget. I will be at that game as well. So
what?
Yes, sir.
What?
So I'm going to the best 2 home games of the season because Texas is now a big game. So
wow, look at you.
Bring them on. Bring on Hottie Toddy. Go Dogs.
I might have to buy a ticket that game.
I'll be there tailgating all day.
I might have to buy a ticket.
It's gonna be fun. So, but y'all have another great weekend of college football. We really appreciate you tuning in, whether it was tonight live, and thanks for all the comments tonight. We really appreciate it. Shout out BDB Sports Media. Give him a follow. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you like what we're doing, we appreciate it. And as always, everyone have a great Friday night, great weekend. We'll see you on Sunday night at 8. And as always, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Dang.